What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junkdrummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, and my analysis on the drummers of today and yesterday, maybe tomorrow if I stick around that long. I'm a professional drum teacher and a gigging musician, and I have been for the last 20 plus years. Before we get into the video, let me take care of a little business. It's December, it's Christmas time, and just like last December, I will be donating 100% of all PayPal donations to Save the Music Foundation. If you don't already know what that is, it is a foundation that gives funding and musical instruments to underfunded music programs in high schools and middle schools all across the country. It is my favorite charity. Actually, last year when I ran this same pledge drive, the band director from my old high school actually emailed me to tell me that they had received funding from Save the Music. So, of course, I'm going to do it again. 100% of all PayPal donations going to Save the Music Foundation. Also, on the capitalist front, I will be running a 15% discount on everything on my merch page until the end of December. Discount code Christmas. I got a couple new designs. I got a dope-ass fanny pack, so go please check that out. This is video 2 of my Quarantine Jam series to end the year. This year has sucked as bad as any year I have ever seen in all 43 of my years. But one of the shining points has been on YouTube all of these quarantine jams of musicians who are at home losing their fucking mind and need a way to get that fix. And, you know, we are a crafty bunch, and of course we figured it out. I think we're going to see even more quarantine jams as the months go on, unfortunately. But today's drummer is Mike Portnoy, who I've already done a video on, and let me tell you, I learned something about YouTube on that video. If you get details wrong of like a band split up or someone leaving and or getting fired, the comment section will let you know. I did not get the details of Mike Portnoy leaving Dream Theater exactly correct, and the Dream Theater Nerd Academy was out in force to let me know about it. But of course, Mike Portnoy, the progressive legend that he is. Everyone knows him in Dream Theater, and he's played with like 1,000 other side projects as well. Also, in this video, I get to simp on Byzantine because Chris Ojeda of Byzantine is in this quarantine jam. If you don't know who Byzantine is, they are the most underappreciated band of the last 15 years, easily. I think they're one of the greatest heavy metal bands that's ever existed, and they got really close. There for a while, they were on the same record label as Lamb of God. I think it was Relapse Records, I think. They got big, but they didn't get huge, and I really wish they would have gotten huge. If you don't know who Byzantine is, turn this video off and go check out Byzantine, and then come back and watch my video. So they're going to be playing, and we're going to be watching them do Shortest Straw from one of my all-time greatest favorite heavy metal albums, and Justice for All. It's a landmark. It's a masterpiece. Now, if you're a viewer of my videos, you know that I don't usually, or never really, do cover videos. And I've talked about why I haven't in the past. But this is the Quarantine Jam series, and we're going to make exceptions because 2020 has been a year for exceptions. We're going to do that today. So let's check out Mike Portnoy, Chris Ojeda from Byzantine, and I don't know these other two cats, play Shortest Straw. Excellent jersey, Mr. Portnoy. So yeah, this came out a while ago. I specifically haven't watched it, so I could do it here. Man, I don't know about a dreaded beard. That doesn't seem like that would be comfortable. Quite a drum setup, Portnoy. It's his drum room. There's like fucking 5 drum sets behind him. Yes, when Metallica was the best heavy metal band in the world. I saw this tour. Because I am very aware of what OJ sounds usually singing, that's fucking a great James Hetfield impersonation. Holy shit. He's one of those like growly singers in metal that can actually sing as well. Fuck, man. Two things. OJ sounds fucking just like young James Hetfield. And whoever engineered this, mwah, kudos. Because you got Lars's drum sound from that era. That bass drum sound sounds like it's fucking triggered from the drum sounds on that record. That's crazy. I can't believe how much he sounds like James. Yeah, I don't know these other two cats. Yeah, that fucking drum sound is dead on. Okay, so a little education time, or a little, analysis of what went on there. He went from going whatever. I can't sing. Although I'm going to be trying because I'm getting ready to record vocals on my solo record. He went from upbeats to downbeats. So going from 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both halftime. They just feel completely different. The other guy's got a good James Hetfield too. Shit. Oh, I hate when the guys who edit video don't line the drums up with the video. This was Metallica at their most prog. That's something, and he's doing that. This seems, as much as I can remember, Short of Straw. And man, I've listened to that album for hours, but it's been a long time since I have. He's basically playing this thing note for note, and this last little thing that he did here was one of the one thing that Lars did that not a lot of people did, and I think it's like if there is a Lars-ism, it's this. I'm going to go back so we can check it out. He's playing, a snare drum feel, but backing it up with the bass drum underneath it. It's not something you see a whole lot of. Check this out right here. This is from the record. Right there. And can we say how much better this song sounds with the bass? There it is again. Putting that bass drum underneath that snare drum to just give us the balls. That's a great James, man. If you are a Portnoy fan, you know that he's sleepwalking through all of this, but that's not what it's about. It's not about, it's fucking, have to play every note and play all of your hard shit all the time, man. We know that Dream Theater likes fucking Metallica, and this was an influence. God, that fucking tom sound is the Lars sound too. Engineer, mwah. Whoever mixed this. I see what you're doing. Right there you can hear he didn't slow down, but Portnoy put it behind the beat. Frog drummer that knows feel. On top of right there. I'm sure they're recording with a metronome. Okay, so when you do these kind of quarantine jams, they have to be done with a metronome. Now, Portnoy's probably good enough to not have to do that. There's a lot of effort goes into these jams, man. I've done 2 and I'm doing 3 this weekend. Everyone's recording in their own little home project studio, and some of these quarantine jams I've seen where dudes have full studios in their house. It's really different. You don't have, first of all, you have to be the fucking engineers. You have to deal with all the mic setups and then all of the gremlins that you have to fix with all that shit plugged into your computer. So by the time you get everything set up, you get everything dialed in, you're almost like too frazzled to play. So you have to kind of have some fortitude to, and when I did it, I set everything up, got it set, and did all of the bullshit that I hate. You've heard me talk about it before. I fucking hate the art of engineering. I just want to have microphones pointed in my general direction and a click track in my ear, and let's play. But when I would do it, I would set everything up and fuss and bitch and moan about it, and then take like an hour and just step away so I could clear my mind. Portnoy, these are all very successful musicians, I'm assuming. Again, OJ wasn't as successful as he should be. I'm sure Portnoy already has like a pretty decent recording setup in his house. But yeah, there's a lot of it's a harder process than just being in the studio in the same room with everybody. You really miss that mojo of playing live with someone, in the next room. Whoa, who's this dude? Another guy. Smoking that solo, goddamn. Yeah, man, Metallica never got more complex than this record. I'd have really liked to seen them do one more record like that. Composed through soloing. That whole composition of what the band's doing behind there is not just them replaying another section that happened before. That was all a unique composition under the guitar solo. The smile on Portnoy's face lets you know everything. Again, there's going to be a bunch of Portnoy prog nerds come in here and be like, oh, this isn't like a good example of what Mike Portnoy can do. I don't give a fuck. This is a good fucking song. That's all I care about is songs. And if that song needs to be made good with virtuoso, fucking sweet. If not, I don't care either. He didn't play 1716 once. Shut up. Let me enjoy this classic good metal. That's another thing, man. You just hear, they're so fucking influential, Metallica was and is. You hear that, there's so many things you heard in this very complex arrangement of a Metallica song. Those threads you hear through all modern metal. I don't fucking trust a metal band or believe a metal band that says Metallica and Megadeth, maybe Anthrax, maybe Iron Maiden, but definitely those two. If you're an American metal band, Euro metal people, I know. They are the fucking godfathers, man. Bay Area thrash. It wasn't any better than it got from those first 5 records. And Justice was my second favorite Metallica record. Master of Puppets is my first. And that's what you're hearing here. Kiddies. All those metal bands that you like, this is who they fucking listen to and love. Yeah, again, with that, I'm almost for certain he's playing this pretty note for note. Doing those drum fills and having the bass drum underneath it instead of doing like your kind of standard hand-foot coordination just gives those drum fills more... I hate to put it like that, gives it more balls. Oh, line of the video, film director. Yeah, man. So we can stop the charade. I'm friends with Chris O.J. Ojeda. I talked to him a few weeks ago. What's up, OJ? But my love of that band is unbiased because I was a big fan of them before I ever met OJ. Byzantine, go like, oh shit. And They Shall Take Up Serpents is one of the greatest heavy metal records that not enough people have heard. It's a fucking masterpiece. It's a classic. I think of it as on par. And it sounds better, sonically, as Master of Puppets or And Justice for All. It's a fucking masterpiece. It's fucking wonderful. Mike Portnoy. I love that video because it wasn't just Mike Portnoy doing all the things that he could do. He was being respectful to the fucking music that this dude loved. And that's really cool to watch. When you see... I love that shit because I think it's romantic. Bear with me. When you see someone who you know can do so much more, but they choose not to in service of the song, that's real artistry. Because you're playing for the song. Now he was he was redoing pretty much note for note Lars's part, but he was doing it respectfully, and it was fucking cool to watch. And God, man, just watching that, I miss playing music. I get to do it this weekend, and I can't fucking wait. It's only going to be like 3 songs. It's going to be like just enough for get the tip. There it is, man. Quarantine number 2. I need more videos. I don't have enough. I thought I would get more, but I need more famous type people that are known to do the rest of the year with. Please hit me up in the comment section with those. So, go listen to Byzantine and go listen to And Justice for All, because they're both fucking great. And I went through this whole video without trashing Lars not once. And that should tell you all that when I do give him shit, it's because I'm disappointed. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. So if you liked all that, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a share. Help me feed this fucking algorithm that is kicking my ass lately. Check out my merch table. Check out my Patreon table. Everyone, please try to stay in a positive state of mind, because it seems like this thing is getting worse. I think. I don't fucking know anymore. All I know is I want to play music again. And keep practicing until it's easy.